Howdy, and welcome to Gordy and the Monster Moon by Twinbeard, the creator of the Frog Fractions games, which you might have heard of. If not, maybe you wanna go check them out. So this game is available on Steam and itch. There is a link in the description. It is available for $4 American, but I believe before October 13th, it is on sale for $3. So you really want to get on the ground floor of Gordy and the Monster Moon. And if you're able to financially support the developer, I would really appreciate that, and that'd be really cool of you. What would also be really cool of you is if you checked out the other link in the description to help out the wrongly convicted Pendleton 2. I would really appreciate it if you checked out those links, and if you're able to give, I'd appreciate it. I've said that already. Let's start the game, and by start the game, I mean let's read a little bit into this. Gordy and the Monster Moon is a bite-sized Halloween-themed Zelda-like adventure about a pumpkin astronaut going on a spooky adventures. Explore the strange and varied biomes of the Monster Moon. Find upgrades and unlock shortcuts to help you explore even better. Defend yourself from monsters with a cobweb you found on the ground. Ask Dad for help if you get stuck. What is Inlander B? Do we need any more information than that? Yes, we do. So apparently this is very, very, very adjacently related to Frog Fractions. One could assume the frogs we are viewing is probably the only relation to the game. I would assume perhaps this is Hop reading October a story or telling October a story, characters from Frog Fractions if you don't know. Perhaps Hop and one of Hop's parents. Who could say? Maybe it's just there's frogs here and that's the entire relation. And that's fine. We're gonna get into the game now. We're actually gonna start playing. I've got a new one tonight. It's a Halloween adventure called Gordy and the Monster Moon. Are you ready? So we can we can agree to what level of agreement we are, but I love a Halloween adventure, so yeah. Okay, so you're a pumpkin astronaut named Gordy, and you're descending to a strange moon you just discovered. It says uh-oh, that's it. A U, not a V. Whoops. You hit a patch of turbulence and your lander spins out of control. Your seed cryopods. I see. I can read, I promise. Your seed cryopods fly off in every direction. I try to right the lander. I brace for impact. This is a Halloween story. It's called a mashup, I guess. It's from before your time. Just roll with it. So your lander crashes in a forest. You're only a bit bruised, but there's no way the lander will take off again. Hopefully Lander B found a safe landing zone. I know what a mashup is. What's in Lander B? What are cryopods for? Open the hatch and explore. Do we want some information? We should probably state that we are aware what a mashup is. You wouldn't be my kid if you didn't. What's in Lander B? Life is a mystery. Sometimes you have to figure things out for yourself. You don't know yet, right? I have a loose framework that I'm working from. Sometimes the details need time to gel, but sometimes I'm holding details back because it's fun, and I'll never tell you which it is. Okay, let's explore. Okay, so here we are. We wake feeling rested. We are the Pumpkin Explorer Gordy. This is a game, as you saw at the very beginning, made in Pico 8. Apparently a bit of Zelda inspiration, as we heard from the description of the game. I actually haven't played a lot of Pico 8 games. Are they mad? Or no, they're running along the edges. Okay, so we saw that the green-eyed skulls go back and forth. The red-eyed skulls go along the perimeter. They're very Zelda-like. We heard it was, it's very dark. And I can see a spike, and it looks like it's coming straight for... Oh, no, it's just going back and forth. So perhaps we'll leave that alone. We emerge into the starlight. I do like the little descriptions at the bottom, giving us a bit of heads up of what's up. You always want a heads up about what's up. You would hate to not get ahead about what's up. So I suppose we should just look around until we figure out, there's ghosts on the screen. That could be bad. We should probably keep looking around before we start messing around with ghosts. Ghosts are serious business, especially since we were able to come over here and open a treasure chest. Oh, this is the seat thing. Oh, it's comfy. Oh, is this probably like a safe spot, like we can come back here. It's like a little checkpoint maybe. If we get injured, we can heal. That would be my assumption of what that is. Could be completely incorrect, but... Oh, a cryopod buried itself here. Okay, so if we find like a shovel or some kind of digging implement, when we find these little X marks the spots, we'll be able to do something with them. So I suppose we'll just continue on this way. We could have gone back to that main branch where we found that first... I was going to say well, but it's not technically... We don't know it's a well. the ladder we took down. We could go back there and go to the right instead of the left. Okay, we can see the map. Let me find where the X is. I should probably just know where keys are. Okay, well, we can just pull up the map and we can move around. That's convenient, and that'll help me a lot. I have a hard time keeping visual information in my head. Are we... Yeah, we're able to go across this. This isn't a problem for us. We don't need some kind of item. We can walk across that, no problem. I'm pretty sure we saw one of those already. Oh, there's a frog here. Hello, frog. I assume you're my friend. Ah, there you... Oh, wait, I guess this is supposed to be, like, still the father. Ah, there you are. Hi, Dad. Dad, are you a monster too? You put yourself in the game? Sure, why not? I figured if you had any questions, I could help you out. Where do I go next? How do I unbury cryopods? How do I use this map? Is my progress saved? Yeah, if you're tired and want to continue the story tomorrow night, I'll remember where you've... Okay, well, we get it. See ya, Dad. We were told we can ask Dad for help. Good luck out there. We can ask Dad if we get stuck. So that's convenient, you know, just a little handy thing. Oh, another seed emitter. Are all seed emitters going to be those treasure chest looking things? I did hear something about a cobweb we would pick up off the ground. Perhaps maybe I should be a little braver and explore in the dark instead of assuming we should come back like when we get a light. We are a pumpkin. You know, perhaps we could, you know, digivolve into jack-o'-lantern, and that could be helpful for us. Because, you know, jack-o'-lantern is just pumpkin with light. I mean, it also does put a bit of a timer, you know, on your pumpkin, on what it's gonna, how long it's gonna last. Since, you know, now there's, well, you don't have to actually set fire in any. Oh, yeah, I don't think we're quick enough to be able to get down there. I'm gonna give this one more shot, and I'll just, yeah, because we're just gonna be shit out of luck on that. We could probably brute force it. We're probably not supposed to brute force it, but this also, you know, we can see our health, the candy corns. Okay, we have to actively rest. We don't just walk up and feel rested. We do have to rest there. I assume that thing that we saw was a cobweb, so maybe that thing that we saw back at the beginning was also a cobweb that I was supposed to pick up instead of running away. Oh, there's not a leaf. Oh, the leaf pops up whenever we walk by. Okay, so it is probably a checkpoint of sorts. So I assume, you know, we run out of health. We go back to the last carrot we interacted with. Okay, there we go. Now we can throw webs. That's a fun, you know. I love a rope-based attack. Can we? Yeah, we can stop them. The web sticks to the biohazard. We're out of webs though. We can't recollect our webs. I guess it's perhaps on a timer of sorts. What is over here? Well, this guy's doing his thing. Nothing over here for us at the moment. I don't know how to... Okay, the web stays. I guess once you use a web, it's just gone until perhaps we hit a checkpoint. Did I already? Yeah, okay. I already checked if this was just a one square thing. I probably should have just been a little braver and, you know, went in further. I don't... You know, is there anything to fear in Gordy and the Monster Moon? Who's to say? Who's to know? If I rest, do we... Yeah, if we rest, we get our webs will return to us. So we have to be careful with our webs. We can't just go web slinging a willy and or nilly. You know, we should probably, you know, consider our options when busting out the web. And I don't think there was anything up here that we could have done differently had we had a projectile. No, nothing different. Nothing happening over here. This is just the same. But like I said, the visual information. Oh, it's so difficult. But now that we have this, we can disable one of the biohazards, which will make this possible. Oh, if they run into each other, they the thing spreads. That's a good to know, and that will get us a second web. We can make more things sticky. You know, I love to make more things sticky. It's always great. Oh, we can see over here there's some snow, perhaps? And it seems like there's something moving around in the snow that we can't see. What happens if we leave and come back? There's something happening here. I'm not sure if this will be important for later, or if, like, you know, we'll come back here. Oh, that's interesting that they're still sticky even though our webs came back to us. What happens if we... no. I guess maybe it's a little confusing since we have... since the checkpoint was on the same screen, I'm guessing maybe just the logic for that maybe confused it a little bit about where and what it should do. We could defeat more guys, but I'm not sure, like, what does defeating guys do for us? Like, I doubt we can use our webs to like pull things out of the ground. That seemed like a stretch. Oh yeah, I forgot about the ghosts. I suppose we can come up here now, because now we don't need the famous saying, "Don't need to be afraid of no ghost." It's said exactly like that too. And there's some ghosts on fire. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it does look like it's on fire. And fire, you know, despite what I said previously, is kind of bad for pumpkins. You know, it could be worse, could be better, but I probably should have used webs instead of trying to just sneak on by. But you know, can I web a ghost? See, I'm of the mindset that I probably can't web a ghost, but oh yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I guess digging up I probably should have asked Dad, dear old Dad, about how to bring up the cryopods. It seems like you do it by defeating enemies. I assumed we would get some digging implements, but we'll probably be heading back the way we came anyway, so we'll make it happen in Holland when we do it over there. So I assume we're gonna have to make our way. Oh, all these guys, they're stuck in the things. I don't see an X marks the spot, and I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't attack past these tombstones, so it's not like it matters. They're just there for fun, probably. You know, they might not be there. Okay, we only have 2 at the moment, so we cannot dig up that cryopod. And even if we could, or even if we did have 3, that X marks the spot was on. Well, one of the enemies was on the inside. I think the X marks the spot was over there too. I wasn't paying the best attention, and by that I mean I immediately oh, there's a ghost. I immediately forgot. Only 1 health, so I suppose we might see respawning soon. There are 4 enemies on the screen, so we'll just get a move on, and we'll just ignore you. Come down here, and as we've learned, just because it's very dark doesn't mean I shouldn't be brave. You know, we'll just continue onwards. We have webs. We can handle anything, even this thing that's going, like, possibly banging. Oh, or we could find a candle. Oh, see, we even light up like a jack-o'-lantern. That's fun. You know, like I was saying, we are pumpkin. You know, we just, you know, romp the candle into our mouth, and now we're flashing, so we can see better in the dark. Seeing better in the dark. Oh, I guess I can use the webs even if. Well, I probably should. Oh yeah, correct. Well, yeah. See, I shouldn't have done that because now I only have the 1 web. Actually, wait. Just because I only have 1 web doesn't mean that we can't defeat 2 enemies. Because as we saw, if one runs into a sticky enemy, it'll take care of it. It's not a matter of like, oh, I need to figure out like the resources and etc. etc. Like obviously, it'll probably end up at that at some point where we need all the help we can get. But you know, also we can kind of, you know, bait them into like, you know, touching their sticky friend, and then they'll get stuck. This is the very beginning, which, you know, we looped back around, which is convenient for us, and we can handle this with 1 web since this other guy will just run into him. Get this cryopod. How many guys are down here? There's 3. Oops. Do any of them bump into the red guy? Because we can. Yeah, if we stop one of these guys along the wall. Oh, no. Oh, yep. Well, we did it with 1, and I think the cryopod was underneath them. Oh, that's neat. The cryopods also like kind of break away these trees, which kind of get us some more areas we can go to. Which one was the map? So our map is growing quite large. I was told this was a bite size. It was funny because, you know, the creator's like, oh, it's bite size. Oh, it's much smaller than you think. But, you know, this game, you know, there's quite a bit going on at the moment, I would say. So, I mean, perhaps Twinbeard was trying to pull our legs with the bite size. Or perhaps, you know, I'm just more like, oh, shit, this game is like, I was expecting a smaller game. But, you know, you won't believe this. But I'm having this little thing that I like to call fun. Oh, wait, I'm out of webs. I should have probably rested. I suppose we can also just get taken out and see. We got smushed by. Oh, even the ghosts are biohazards. That's interesting. So all enemies are biohazards. You know, I'm not sure you could call a ghost a biohazard, though, per se. They're not exactly biological. Okay, well, that'll take care of the other ghost, which actually isn't that helpful for me, because I would need to somehow situate these skulls all in a way that they took each other out. So we might need like 1 more shot before we can do this. Yeah, like these guys, I think would just all like stick to each other. There's just a thing past here. We'll just, I thought I could just tank the damage. I couldn't just tank the damage. Was there anything else off to the left? I don't think there was anything off to the left we could do. Let's go to the left here, because I think we didn't see anything that was immediately useful to us that we didn't already interact with. Yeah, because we could, if we stick you along a wall, you'll get the other guy. The ghost will take the ghosts out, and here we get a nice little cryopod. I actually don't know how many cryopods there are. That would probably be something useful to know, something that we could ask dear old Dad about, I suppose. But we won't, because then I'd have to run back to Dad. And you know, if we do it without Dad's help, think of how proud Dad would be, you know, being able to solve the adventure of Gordy and the Monster Moon with minimal help, you know. Put a hand on your shoulder and say, "I'm proud of you, child." Something, you know, no child, I assume no child has ever heard in their life. So, you know, it'd be nice to be the first. Wait, am I out of webs? Oh, did I use my webs and I forgot? I think I used my webs and I forgot. I probably should have. Oh, you know what it was? I probably just forgot to rest. You know, it happens to most of us, actually. You know, just the like, oh yeah, resting. I probably should have done that. Okay, well, there doesn't really appear to be much that we can do in this area at the moment. Let's check the map, actually. Oh, I accidentally rested because I wanted to check the map. Oh, that's cool. You can see the items above your map. I just didn't notice that. So where should we be going? It marks that the only... Well, I can't put my mouse on screen. It seems like the far left seems to be the place that we should probably go to. There are a lot of... like little wells that perhaps maybe we should explore. Oh, whoops, I ran straight into that fire. I woke feeling rested and then ran straight into a fire. Happens more often than you would think, like way more often. It's a very common thing. Actually, please don't laugh at me. Yeah, because we've seen, like there's like ladders and shit over there, but we do not see a way over there, and there's boots. And I would love to have boots. Boots would be great to have. Now that we have a light, what about if we came back here? Because I think I might have ran away from... Actually, wait, there's a candy corn over there. Is there like a little hidden path I can get to the candy corn? And I just have been ignoring it this entire time? Because, you know, a fourth candy corn... Oh, you know, that probably connects to something else. Yeah, we can see that ladder probably leads to candy corn. I'm guessing we'll probably eventually get the ability to swim, because it doesn't seem like there's anything connecting that cryopod to anything else. So let's explore this a bit more now that we have light. Unless I did explore it and I just forgot, which is also a very, very real, way more real than you think it should be, possibility. What happens when we check... Okay, there's not a map. The map only works above ground. Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering, if there was a separate map. It's just that the map only works above ground. Silly, you know, you got to think about that. Oh, we get the candy corn. We feel healthier. You know, anytime I eat a candy corn, I do feel healthier. It makes it, you know, candy corn. It's one of those things that's like, you don't really want like a hand. At least, you know, I'm 30. Although I felt this way for a long time. Candy corn isn't something I want like a handful of. It's like I want like maybe 2 or 3 pieces of candy corn a year, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm great. That, you know, it was like, that's the exact experience I'm looking for. Oh, those are some Zelda-ass blocks. I'm excited. I don't know why, but Zelda-ass blocks just got me excited. What does boots do? We put on the wading boots. Oh, now there we go. Who needs to swim when you have wading boots? You know, you go to the Banjo-Kazooie school of how do you get through gross shit. Just put on some wading boots. Always a fan of that. I would actually like to rest here. Let's look at our map now. Now that we have the wading boots, some more things will be opened up to us. I just noticed that there was an upways I could have gone that I did not pay attention to. I'm going to come back here, though. I can go ahead and web you, because I can always just rest here. Oh, that's what happened. I just didn't rest, and that's why they didn't respawn. That answers that, because you know, previously I was like, oh, maybe it's just because, you know, the logic gets confusing because the enemies are on the same screen as the thing. But no. I just wasn't using the resting mechanic. It was entirely my bad. You know, sometimes you make assumptions. And as people say, sometimes when you make an assumption, sometimes you're incorrect. And, we all live and learn from that. There's a famous song about it, and we've all, listened to it many times. The water's too deep to wade. We've all listened to it many times. We all understand and love it, and there'll be no criticisms of it. Okay, so I suppose we either get, like, an Axiom Verge-ass ability to merge past, like, one block, or more likely a Zelda, power bracelet situation where we can, maybe push some of those tombstones around. Are you proud of me, Dad? I can wade now. Dad's proud. Dad's a frog. Dad sees you wading and he nods and it's like, yeah, frogs should be able to do that. I'm glad that you can do that. I'm proud of you, which is the first time a parent has ever said that to their child, as we all know and are aware of and have no questions about. Let's come over here. We'll go ahead and rest. Oh, I guess we don't have to rest to make the shortcut. Let me look at the map. Let's go down, because can we wade through green? We can wade through green. I was worried that we wouldn't be able to wade through green, but no. Oh, there's some witches in the water. Uh-oh. We got some water witches. Oh, they're not just water witches. You can see them in the water, but I want to attack them, but I don't want to. Nope, they disappeared on me. Interesting. So they're kind of, not exactly, but similar to like a whiz robe from one of them there, Legend of Zelda. Let's not mess. Those fish look like they mean business. Oh, but the fish are also here. So we'll just, we'll play nice with these, I'm assuming, skeleton fish. And we'll continue going off this way. Just to see, we just go as far left as we can. And then we'll work our way back and see what is up. This map is getting much larger than I expected. So let's go ahead and just come down here. We got some more witches. I don't see any. Oh, I ran into a witch. They were invisible. It's the witch's trick. They're the oldest in the book. They turn invisible and then they get you. Oh, there's some business happening on this screen. Okay, so we'll get both ghosts with one. Actually, wait. That's probably a mistake. Because I should probably have lured the ghosts up here so we could, because both these fishes can't be gotten, or fish, I suppose. Not that the grammar's that important, but both those fish can't be gotten together until they can't be gotten together. There's not even an until there. Oh, there's invisible pathways. I have to be able to discern which trees are false trees. Oh, one of the oldest tricks in the book. And I fell for it, I suppose. Not even I suppose. I mean, I literally just didn't. Wait, there's a cryopod over there? Let's go ahead and get that cryopod. So we can also get that cryopod with the... Hey, I'm coming through here. I'm going to get a cryopod, and I would appreciate it if you just wouldn't beat my ass for 1 second. Please let me rest. What's up here? More stuff. Let's just check what's down here first. Uh-oh, is there an invisible block here? There's something afoot here. Perhaps we want to come back later, because at the moment, it's an invisible thing. We can just blunder our way through. And oh no, I was gonna say if it's one screen and there's just like a reward at the end, it'd be fine. We can just do this. I assume there's probably some kind of power they want us to use to be able to oh no, witch. I keep hitting the wrong ones. I need to remember which fingers are which. Like I said earlier, fully 30 years old. Do you think by now... Oh, this witch... I was trying to lure the witch over, but the witch seems to be in a different part of the maze. So we'll just go ahead and sneak on by. I probably shouldn't be... Uh-oh, we got some of those fire guys. I probably shouldn't be doing... I mean, it's fine. We hit a cryopod. So even if we get, like, marked down here, it's not like the end of the world. It's just the end of this life. And as we know, the end of this life is just... time for... Oh no, this witch has figured out the secret. If it comes over where I am, it can beat my ass. Oh no. I want to go this way. Don't want to go up. I mean, I should probably have gone up since I was over. Oh, there's something in the dark that hit me, I think. I'm not sure if I didn't see it or if it just... Oh, it was probably a witch, to be honest. Crushed by a biohazard. Okay, so maybe we won't mess with that well just yet. So let's just come over here. We can get our cryopod. Probably should have asked Dad how many cryopods there are. That would have been handy information to know. Let's come over here and we'll go ahead and we'll web you. Come over here. They got each other. And you will get me a cryopod. Let's see. There's nothing over here for us yet. I'll just go ahead and rest and then run away. Because, I mean, we're going to hit another one, but, you know, we might as well as rest while we can and continue onwards. This just connects back there. So let's keep going to the right, because I do not want to mess with that well at the moment. That well gave me the business. And, you know, that's fine. You know, sometimes you go into I keep calling them wells, but I don't know. It's just the underground. I'm going to stick with well. You know, I went into that well. It gave me the business, you know. Oops. Let's get this witch, and now we can lure the fish into it. Maybe even another witch. You know, I mean, as long as I stand here, it's the perfect defense. Like, you can't get me. You're going to rush. There we go. We get another cryopod. I will rest. Actually, I do want to check the map. Let's go ahead and go to the right, because it looks like this might be a standalone area. It is not a standalone area. It is connected. I don't know why I didn't expect that. I'm not sure. Well, I saw this, what I assume, the area to right down is our start, the area we started. Was there anything else up here? No, it's just a bunch of witches, like, looking to kick our ass. Wait, is that actually, this area? I think this is where we entered this area, I believe. That makes sense, and I just have been, you know, world touring it. Let's go ahead and just... These guys are gonna give us trouble, so we might as well just take... Oh, it's an extra web! That probably would have been convenient to have picked up, perhaps a little earlier than I did. Let's go ahead and run up here, so we can get to a safe spot where nothing will beat our ass. Okay, maybe we should leave this area alone for now. We do know that there's some stuff we can do over here, but we got more web. We might as well just go. Oh wait, that isn't where we came in. Because I started going off to the left, but you know, we could have gone down as well since we had that cryopod. Where am I going? I am going up and to the right. I'm not sure if we were able to do... Well, we have 3 webs now. I'm not sure how many webs we need to be able to complete this room. So what I should do is ignore the ghost. What I'm going to do is... Actually, yeah, I was going to ignore the ghost for now, and now we're in a win... Well, I was going to say, we're in a win state as long as I don't miss, but missing doesn't matter, because the webs are only consumed once the attack lands. So I actually probably should have checked the map before I came in here. Okay, so we freed... Oh, we freed 2 of them. That means that there's like an invisible thing in there. I'm not sure how that benefits us to know that, however, because it's not like there's anything perceivable in there at the moment. You know, perhaps there's a reason to go in there. At the moment, I suppose we could go in there and see if it's just like a little woohoo secret, like it is perhaps. Like, I can see here, these are discolored. And come down here, and I think... Oh, it was another web. So we've got a 4th web. I guess we could have gotten this web a little earlier and made things a bit easier for ourselves. Yeah, we haven't seen any cryopods we haven't gotten, so we should probably explore... Wait, is that... I don't think that's true. I feel like we saw a cryopod, I just wasn't able to get to it. I feel like we should probably explore off to... Okay, so we're on the far right of the map. If you go down 3 and 1 left, like if we go over there and go down, or off to the far left of the map where there's 1 poking out, I feel like that's probably where we should be heading to. So believe it or not, that's what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and just run past you. You know, get the timing right. You know, oh, timing, you know, something that's easy for some people. More difficult for others. You know, it's strange. And, you know, you shouldn't make fun of the people who are bad at timing. It's just, it happens, you know, and we should respect that, you know, their skill issue. You know, sometimes when it's a skill issue, you don't have to go, skill issue. Sometimes you can say, oh, that's rough, buddy, skill issue. And then, you know, you both just... Oh, yeah, we didn't have the wading boots. I totally forgot about this area. There's Lander B. I saw the L on it. Okay, water's too deep to wade. Well, it's convenient to know. I'm guessing that this is our ultimate goal, to be able to somehow get through deep water and reach Lander B. Perhaps once we activate more cryopods, that'll be the deal. Maybe the cryopods aren't actually the goal, now that I think about it. I assumed growing all the cryopods was the goal, because you would assume if you're carrying around these seeds, your goal is probably to find a planet and like seed it. Although, I mean, this place appears to have like trees and shit already. Oh, yeah. We can't do anything with this area because this one, you come over here and it's just already blocked off. So what we need to do is find a way to come to the... Oh, that's interesting because we can see this area goes off to the left. You can see this area goes off to the left, but there's not like there's not room off to the left on the map for it. It's making symbols. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this knowledge, though. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry, symbols in the snow, but I don't know. I don't know what those mean. I'm assuming... Actually, I said I'm assuming because like my brain was like, oh wait, hold up. There, I didn't notice it, but there's a little glowy thing near our start. Maybe that's our active checkpoint. Perhaps that's what that means. Maybe it means something else that I need to go check out. I suppose we can. I'll rest here. I can check the map. Yeah, now that flashing is gone. If I come over here. Oh, you know what the flashing I saw on the screen? It was probably me if I were to stand in the way the map. Yeah, it was just the flashing from the jack-o'-lantern mixing into the ambiance. So, whoops, that was a my bad. But that, sometimes a bad is had. And that's okay. It's okay to make a bad every once in a while. Not that I'm defending myself or anything, So I think, oh, whoops, you whacked me off the screen. Whack me off the screen again. I think we might need to explore that little invisible wall maze. I think that might be our only means of doing junk right now. I suppose there's a lot of underground entrances that we've seen that I suppose I could also go check out. But I feel like most of them we've dealt with. We probably just need to figure out what's going on with this guy. What's going on down here. Like, luckily we do have our jack-o'-lantern light, so we aren't like just, wandering around. Wait, where's the entrance to this? Okay, I just kept missing it. So let's see. So there's fires, there's a witch. The only way out is to the left. That's good to know. And just seeing these Zelda blocks it just makes me happy to see. I love a block puzzle. I love just the look of Zelda blocks. So it just makes me feel good. And I probably shouldn't be as stingy with my webs. I can attack. I'm just saving them just in case we see like a crowpod or something. I guess we haven't seen any crowpods underground, and I don't think we're going to based on how the map works. Ooh, there's a call. Oh, I should have attacked in that moment so we wouldn't have had to make our way background, but it's fine because we kind of have the layout down, but that would be a lie. I don't know how much of that information stuck. Like I kept those. This part I'm fully just blundering, trying to hope for just dear God that I get through before one of these like weird fire guys like comes out and just totally just destroys me. And I also just, as you can see, still can't get the Z and X. I don't know why. Like, you think I'd be able to tell 2 fingers apart. Like, it's only 2 fingers. You'd think I'd have it down by now, but I do not. Oh, there we go. We drink the potion of sight. Oh, we were running into teeth all along, and there's little hands. Giving the blocks just little massages. Ooh, and they move. They follow us? Yeah, they even follow us. That's pretty neat. Okay, so this was useful. We had to come down here and deal with the invisible walls for a moment before we were... Oh, there were very little invisible walls in here. For a moment before we were able to, like, actually make... Well, I mean, I guess you could have blundered... Oh, and they follow you, so I probably should have, I probably should have recognized, oh, they follow us, since I had already noticed that and been known, like, oh, going into a corner is actually a really bad idea, because then they're just gonna come after you. Like, they kind of like home in on you. They don't like pathfind to get you. So it's not like an all is lost situation. We just kind of have to be smart with the way we move around. Is there a way down here? Nope. Oh wait, that's a web. I should probably collect that. Now that I think about it. Oh, yeah, now that I think about it, I can also just be smushed by a biohazard, but that's fine. because it's all much simpler now. And it's funny, you know, this felt way more complex when it was invisible, but it's like, oh no, it's just a lot of like diagonals and such. Oh, and also the witches. I don't think the witches can turn invisible now that we have the sight, which would make sense since, you know, it's a potion of sight. And also, you know, it was like a witch's cauldron, so like maybe the witches were using some kind of like don't see me magic. You know, some people would call that invisibility, but I'm not some people. You know, I think my branding of don't see me magic, you know, a little bit more catchier. I think maybe people will appreciate that more in the long run, because I did the same damn thing again. You know, invisibility, you know, so many syllables. Don't see me magic. Maybe more. I don't know. I'm not going to count at the moment. But you know, there's less syllables per word. Is that a useful metric? I'm gonna collect this web, and since we know we can kind of bait them around, it's not, yeah, see, even if like we end up in a situation where we're in a small space with one of the hands, you know, they can't get handsy with us if we don't allow them. Is that hand on fire, or is that just fire guy just stuck? Do the fire guys like stick to other enemies and like light them on fire? Like, I doubt. That's probably just two enemies overlapping in an interesting way, and not like this enemy is now on fire. Is this the only way to go? This is, in fact, the only way to go. So we'll head up and see what's over here. It's an exit. Cool. I mean, oh, and this gets us a crowd pod, and this is actually a useful crowd pod since, you know, the crowd pod creates little shortcuts for us. So now we're able to get past here. What's off to the side? Whole lot of nothing. That's perfectly fine because we were able to come over here. Was there anything in the downwards area over here? I do not remember. Oh, there's Ghost. You know, Ghost. Oh, wait, now that I think about it, actually, we could have come over here this entire time, and I just was, I guess I didn't notice, blinked on it. Who could say, who could, oh, that's what we were seeing previously. We were seeing those symbols, and it was invisible hands. That's fun. And now we're, oh, I guess there was one more space on the map, and I just wasn't using my dual. Yeah, the hands catch on fire. Okay, so the hands are supposed to catch on fire. I don't know if that means they do more damage now. See, my assumption would be like, oh, if it's on fire, it's probably going to deal 2 candy corns of damage. Let's teach y'all. Oh, I would have taught y'all a lesson had I, if I could learn. Once I learned the difference between the Z and X key, it's so over for y'all. And y'all are stuck, but that's fine because I have enough webs. Let's see, I even get to create myself a little rest point. Rest. Oh, I probably should have checked my map first. I would have liked to have... Well, they can't get me, because if I come in here, you know, they'll never figure it out. For some reason, I thought we were going to go off the map when we did that previously. Have we explored the entire map now, mate? It's kind of looking like that. I don't see any areas where it's, like, cut off. Or, like, where there's an entrance. So this might be the last little underground dive we do. Perhaps this will get... Oh, here we go. We have the snorkel. Fits snugly. Does the snorkel allow us to just go past the deep areas, or does it have like, or is there now like underwater sections? Yeah, now there's underwater sections. Okay, I wasn't sure. And we come up when we see the deep water over here. All right, I wasn't sure if like this meant like, hey, now you beeline for the lander B, which I mean, I suppose we could go to the lander B now. Uh-oh, there's eyeballs underwater. Icky. They're like the guru bars from Zelda, which you might know. They're just fire bars in Mario, but they're called guru bars. Which I mean, they're probably just called guru bars in Japan since it's like they go round and round, and you know they were just renamed to fire bars for Mario, and never. Hey, hi, Dad. It never made it back to the Legend of Zelda. Or maybe it's just an old translation that, you know, for some reason I read, and then I was like, yep, I'll stick with that one. We've seen deep water in other places, right? I'm trying to think of where else we've seen deep water other than the lander B. Not exactly sure, but we do have 5 candy corns and 5 webs. That feels like a good amount. Like, our items are as long as the map. I'm not sure why the map isn't exactly centered. I feel like in games that have, like, let you overlay maps like this don't center their maps. And, like, I'm not, like, complaining because, like, obviously, you know, they do it for some reason. Like, I'm thinking of, like, the, like, mystery dungeon games. I think they off-center their maps like that Maybe it's so like your character can get in the middle. And I'm actually just running back here to the very start to make sure there's nothing that like, now that we have all this gear and stuff that we understand differently. No, it's just, well, wait. None of those, wait, no, yep. I was like, none of those trees are miscolored, but there is a miscolored tree over here. Let's see what we get by coming over here. Oh, we come over here and there's a thing. So, oh, this is actually perfect. We can one and done them unless, oh yeah, I was going to say unless the eyeballs are enemies. And like, you know, I guess, of course, the eyeballs are enemies. But I didn't expect that to work out as, oh, knock me off the screen. That's fine. I'll take a little rest. And there is not a thing. Oh, the fire things I was seeing previously were ghosts on fire. Interesting, interesting. Okay, well, let's let the eyeball go around. Okay, well, fine. Oh no! Oh, that's what the use of the fire means, that we can't web them. That makes way more sense than anything I was thinking. That's a very smart use of that. You know, like we are using webs to attack, and it's like, oh, they're on fire. Of course, you know it makes perfect sense. I don't know why I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it because, you know. I wasn't playing around. I should have been playing around a bit more. We get more web. So I was incorrect about 5 being like a good amount. Before I do this, I'm actually going to check my map for once. Oh, and this is an area we've been to before. Oh, it's just this area up here. I would like to not be hit. Thank you very much. We saw deep water. I went into that last time. We're not going to go into that this time. Gonna kind of scum the enemies a bit and... Oh, we're in like a little tropical area. What about the deep water over here? This is ocean. There's some like zombies or whatever in the ocean. We're probably not supposed to come into ocean. But you know, we'll explore ocean a little. Even though it's filled with zombies. And the zombies seem to have similar behavior to the hands. They seem to just be homing in on us. So we'll just go ahead and dodge them. There's got to be something in the ocean. They're probably not just like, hey, no. You don't want to go into the ocean. The ocean's really, really scary. I mean, this is a Halloween adventure after all. Could it be a Halloween adventure if you didn't explore the horrors of the sea? What are the like scariest fucking things around? I mean, yes. I feel like most Halloween adventures don't take place in the ocean. You know, the ocean has become a very popular topic, you know, as of late because, you know, it's scary. You know, it's a big body of water. Like, why wouldn't you be scared of it? And I'm also, like, I'm not sure if there's actually anything for us down here unless there's just, like, a random upgrade or something. So we're probably just not supposed to go down there. And well, you can, but probably, what is that? Zombie can't get through that. The zombie's on fire. What if a zombie catches on fire? Like, let's let you out. I'm gonna lead you over to the teeth. Can you burn the teeth? I assume not, because I feel like when human beings burn, the teeth are like one of the only things that typically remains. What is this? It's like I thought it might be lava, but it's just like a carpet or whatever. Where the hell are we? Oh boy, there's way more area over here. Yeah, remember when I said, like, boy, I was told, oh, there's a guy on fire. What do we do? Oh, there's water. That's what we do about it. We lead the guys on fire into the water. It'll put them out and we can web them. Oops. One of these days I'm going to learn. I probably shouldn't have webbed them until we had all the guys over here. Actually, what are we supposed to do? Because there is that guy in there. So as long as that guy's in there. Because I'm imagining, oh, nope. Even if they're on fire. Well, I guess he went out and then he got webbed. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about this as like one screen. Oh, there's more invisible stuff. I'm thinking about this as a one screen puzzle that we have to do, but we're able to leave the screen and come back. Like the webs stick. Where are we before we regen our webs? So we're right by the lander, so we might as well just check while we're here. Why we couldn't just access the land? Wait, it says 2 now. Oh, is this the number of cryopods left? Okay, so I'm guessing we're just not able to access the lander until we hit all the cryopods. Okay, well, let's see. It all makes sense now. You know, I saw that like 7 earlier, and I was like, is that like a Greek letter or something? But no, it was the number 7 telling us there were 7 pods left. So it all makes sense. We only have 2 pods that we have to find. Oh, that's interesting. We could have gotten back here way earlier if we wanted to. We found a cryopod. I mean, that means there's only one left. Where on the map? There's not one marked on the map, but we can assume it's probably in that big unexplored zombie dungeon area that we've been in. So I want to go to the right and down twice just to see what is up with this area down here before we go like exploring in the up area. This seems to just connect back to something. What is over here? Oh, teeth. It's teeth. That's what it is. If we... I was going to say maybe we get the ability... Oh, okay. I was going to say maybe if we get the ability to move teeth, we'd be able to do it. But this is just like a stone path we can walk on. I was thinking that this was like intraversable at the moment. But no. Oh, boy. That's a lot of ghosts. But no matter how many ghosts there are, ghosts will do themselves in for the most part. So we don't need to be scared. We can come up here. We can get web. And it's nice whenever you pick up a web and it increases your web amount that it also, refills your web. Just a convenient little thing for it to do. So we only have... It is interesting that we've gotten way more web because we have 7 webs right now. That's just a quick count without me having to embarrass myself and consciously count out how many there are. But yeah, 7. We got 5 health. I'm not sure if that means there's more health because 5 health feels right. Getting more ammunition, also feels correct to me. And this might be our last cryopod. Oh no, till the end, could not figure out the buttons. And I mean that's not the game's fault. It's entirely just my brain doesn't work fault. What is this right here? I'm not sure what this is. So we got a cryopod. Let me look at the map. We haven't explored the full map yet, though, so we might... Oh, I thought... Perhaps there's a minimum amount of cryopods that you need to complete the game, but that you can... Oh, that fish is pissed. But that you can get more if you want. And we might as well look around. We know that there's one that we haven't gotten. There is that thing. I still don't know what that is. Oops, whoops. Let's go ahead and just get on out of here. We still have 2 areas to the left that we haven't looked at. And there is the ocean. So I'm not sure what's up with that book. And there was a thing that we saw that was in between what do you call those? Like gravestones that we weren't able to get. There's areas we haven't explored at the very bottom. How do we get over there? Let's go ahead and check those out before we go to the lander, because I'm guessing that getting to the lander isn't the end, and perhaps we'll just get a new upgrade or something that will allow us to do a bit more. Let me come over here. No enemy that can get... Well, that skull will get me eventually. Okay, well, we're here. Let's just check the lander. Hopefully, if it says it's ready... Hopefully we don't just walk in and it's game, you win the game, because I would like to... The hatch opens? Okay, let's see. Kid, I'm falling asleep, even if you're not, so I'm going to call it for tonight. Can we pick it up tomorrow? Huh? You can't leave it there. Oh, I guess you can go into the Lander B and see all the cryopods are safe, so you can move forward with terraforming the monster moon. And ruin this cool moon, a nice pumpkin moon. What's terraforming mean? Who is flying the Lander B? And ruin this cool moon. Well, it's up to you. It's your story. Do you want to terraform this moon? What's terraform mean? It's sci-fi technology. Terra comes from Greek, or maybe Latin, I forget, for Earth. So, to terraform it is to reshape a world that's hostile to us to be habitable for us. Fix the atmosphere, temperature, the ecology so we can live there. But the pumpkin seemed fine? Yeah, I mean, just imagine the pumpkin was wearing a space helmet, or maybe the pumpkin was the space helmet and you were the alien creature inside. Anyway, do you want to terraform this monster moon? I don't want to do that. Instead of terraforming the moon, you lift off into space and head into your home planet to tell everyone about the cool Halloween moon you visited. Neat. Okay, it's late. I have to get to bed. Night. I have to get to bed too. Night. Night, kiddo. Damn, I don't know why punctuation is giving me a problem. Night, kiddo. Love you. Love you too, Dad. Sleep well, Toby. The end. Damn, I wanted to check out the rest of that. I wasn't sure if it would give us like a... I probably should have assumed that that was an end state, but you know. Gordy and the Monster Moon, created by Jim Stormdancer. A music by Danny Alley. I assume that's how you... with one L. Maybe it's not like... because alley, the word, like an alleyway, is 2 L's. Bedtime art by Tyreek Plummer. Wake up and keep exploring. Hell yes, of course. I don't want to end it there. I want to go see what's in the bottom right. So yeah, I really like this game. It's very cute. Just get to explore a little bit. How the hell do I actually even get down where I'm trying to go? Let's take a rest. I think I need to like go around, like wrap around to get to where I was trying to go. So yeah, it's very cute. I enjoy a good exploring. It's fun. You have a good time. The game's cute. It's not too terribly difficult. You don't have to think too much, but there is, some thought required. It's not, just mindless. It's a very fun little Halloween adventure, something that you could bust out for, it is literally a bedtime story for kids, or for a kid, I guess, not multiples, in universe. So, it's like something that you could sit down, play with some children, have a good time, or you could be a 30-year-old playing it by yourself, like I am doing. The pro strat. You get to sit, you get to walk around. Like, yeah, there was some stuff that we didn't get to see because I ended up diving under the water, and ultimately ended up working out. Like, you see, Dad got too sleepy. He was like, yeah, all the cryopods are safe. It's fine. Go to bed, please. I probably didn't need to do that. I mean, I can get one of you. There are more cryopods. Hey, stop it. Go into that cryopod. I can take a rest here. Let me check the map first. There are like 3 squares we haven't seen, assuming that, there's not secretly way more of the map. Like, we can't get up there unless one of these... Oh, no. Okay, these are rock walls. I wasn't sure if, like, these were the guys that I thought were rock walls that weren't actually rock walls. So what we need to do is we need to kind of wrap around to get in there. No, I want to rest. See, now I'm hitting the attack button instead of the map button like I had been doing. There's some business going on up there. So let's come into the right where less stuff is going on. And we'll just go ahead and make our way over. There's a fire zombie over here. We'll just go ahead and, we'll leave them alone. Let them do their thing. It's fine. They're not bothering us. Oh, but who is bothering me? These guys. So we could do this with one web if I was patient about... Oh, well, okay, never mind. I was going to say, if I was patient about it, we could do this with one web, but it just kind of accidentally worked out that... It worked out this way. It's fine. And this connects us back up to, previous area. I'll take a little rest. And now let's see what's down here. Because I would like to figure out what's up with that book. Like, even if we don't, 100% this game, it'd be nice to just see the rest of what... Oh, this is like Witch's Domain. And they're like... they had their sight potion, which was a green potion in a cauldron. But then they also got this green goop. Witches... Oh, there's cryopods underground. Oh, and they're on fire. But that's fine. We know the secret to fire. The secret to fire is, if you get fire wet, typically it stops being like fire and shit. Oh, we activate the candy is dangerously sweet. Well, we have candy now. I mean, that's good. I was concerned for a moment because those treasure chests have been cryopods this entire time. Oh, now that we have the candy, we're able to smush the teeth. Is that... Yeah, I do feel healthier. Thank you. Now that we have the candy that was dangerously sweet, we can probably just crush teeth. Oh, because it's candy. Never mind. I figured out the joke, y'all. We descended into the starlight, and I don't know why I ran this way. I ran this way out of fear, but now we can just smush... We can smush his teeth. So I suppose we could, run around and find more stuff. Like, I assume I would like to... Well, if someone kills me, they kill me. It's fine. That's also my just day-to-day opinion. If someone kills me, they kill me. Whatever, they earned it. Let's actually... Oh yeah, we're in a bad zone. There's no good zone. Let me dive in the water. But then we can't look at the map. Yeah, this was a very cute game. I really liked it. I really like the Frog Fraction games. How many there are? That's up for you to learn and decide for yourself. They're very good. I really like Jim, if I may take the first name basis, his games. Really appreciated them. They're very fun. This game, no exception. Obviously I don't think we 100%ed this, because I know that there's stuff out there that I left, like, the candy corn. I think it was a candy corn. There was that book. Oh, okay. Before, I'm going to cut away. I'm going to find that book just so we can know what that book is before we go. I know I keep doing that, but that's fine. I guess. I mean, I think it's fine. If you don't, I'm sorry. Book found. What is the book? A guide to hidden places. Let's get to a safe screen. This will be safe for us. A guide to hidden places. Okay, so we can see there is one ladder that isn't currently on our map. So, we might as well just go check it out. Why not? So the guide to the secret place revealed a ladder on the square above this one, which I assume there's some kind of entrance that we would take that would get us to that ladder that would bring us over here to this cryopod, which might be the last one. Not exactly sure. I kind of walked around. I couldn't figure out if there were like any hidden like thingamajigs, like trees we could walk through. There's probably just something I forgot. I didn't, super duper thoroughly explore. But I feel like, we've had a good time with Gordy and the Monster Moon. Maybe it's time to call it here, We were told that we could return to this on other nights, so perhaps I'll come back and take a poke around at this. I don't know. Maybe we'll find it in editing. Probably not. But I did find this secret. I came over here and I was like, ho, 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 of course this is going to lead us to where we wish to go. But it doesn't. What it leads us to is a little butler serving drinks. We can chill here. We come down here, get in the water. We come over here, we see a scary face. So there is something that we would unlock that will allow us to deal with those tombstones. Perhaps it requires a little bit more exploration. And maybe you could pick up the game for yourself and figure it out. Where I have failed you, perhaps you can succeed here in Gordy on the Monster Moon. I mean, the game, it's Gordy and the Monster Moon, not Gordy on the Monster Moon. But, the game's like $4, so like, I recommend it. I had a fun little time. It was a cute little exploring game. Like, obviously, I guess I spoiled most of the exploring for you. But there are secrets that I didn't figure out. And I have a good feeling that you're smarter than me and can figure this out. So yes, this was Gordy in the Monster Moon by Twinbeard.